Hey.
Wow. Whatever happens to privacy? The goldfish try to wrap their feeble brains around the situation. I join them, clutching scalp and bending back. It's like a nature documentary, you see. A peer into the looking glass of what it means to be stupid. You know, I'd almost find her character more appealing if that was the case. Because then that would mean that she's genuinely evil, and not just a useless sack of shit. We need to change this guy's heart, and get rid of that ghastly floaty he has around his neck. See, even Makoto draws the line upon seeing it. Just for college, just for college. That's what she's telling herself. Oh look, there's a serious issue now. Let's see how the adults, TM, handle this. It's like watching someone have a car crash at 5 miles per hour. You will need to act on your own, Makoto.
What?
Haha. That's what you get for supporting evil. You get pooed on. I hate kids. We are in a television studio building now. On a class trip. It got a little slow, so of course the two idiots raised a ruckus and got us assigned menial labor. Take that as a lesson, kids. Anger is fine, but a hammer can't solve every situation. Know thyself, and avoid this fate.
No flaking out, Ryuji.
I know. I gotta be a good boy, right?
You know, I prefer the term reasonable human being, but if you'd rather be labeled in dog terms, good boy is acceptable too.
We don't spend much time in this area, so why don't we relax and check out some shops beforehand?
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Pancake-looking
It
place?
looked delicious!
Ooh.
What was that?
Well, it seems like everyone's set on the idea. That's fine. A welcome distraction from the nightmare. Uh-oh, it's the Bishonen from earlier. Randa will have to be extra careful here.
Are you students of Shujin Academy?
Yeah.
I happened to be passing by, so it seemed polite to greet you. We'll be filming together, after all.
That's cool.
Filming? What? You a celebrity?
Probably.
My apologies. I truly was just passing by. I must be going.
Okay, nice to meet you.
So, you're going to go have cake now?
Huh? Cake? What are you talking about?
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
It was Morgana.
Well, see you tomorrow.
You idiot! You're going to blow our cover! God.
But hypothetically speaking, if these phantom thieves are real, I believe they should be tried in a court of law.
Yeah, that's fair. That's probably how it would go over. And then lawyers would argue that any confessions gained through them are worthless because they've been coerced through unknown means, which would inevitably be held up and used to smear the phantom thieves, which the stupid and slavering masses would promptly turn against. They would be wrong to do so, of course, but that wouldn't matter much to them. Not in the end. They will be directed to ignore the end, ignore the circumstances that caused such action in the first place, and instead focus only on demonizing the means. And they would, because they are repulsive. Oh, fuck.
Let's try asking this student here. Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these phantom thieves if they were real?
I think that in some circumstances they can be necessary. I went to school with...
Ah.
God damn it! I didn't get to give my full answer. This is bullshit.
If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the phantom thieves?
Well, so far all I've seen is them targeting criminals.
I see. But how can you be so sure? If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions.
Oh?
It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
No kidding. That's a neat idea, which probably won't be explored in the slightest. See, the smear campaign's already started. Fuck you, mophead. The consequences of your malign order can no longer be ignored. Weep in despair at the coming of a new age.
The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives.
He's a villain. That last statement sealed it. It's just like what that evil hair-hunting politician said earlier. Not good.
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
Baddies.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
Probably.
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Yeah, that's the way to put it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Let me guess.
Oh, it's you.
Yep. After a heated discussion about Hegelian dialectics, Akechi said he wanted to continue talking some other time. And Rando said, maybe, if we both have time. Which, of course, means no. Because that would be stupid. He's working with the police. Who would be stupid enough to say yes in our circumstance? Gah. This is getting too heavy. We need a break. Kicking in the back seat.
The Phantom Thieves are super lame!
They weren't even trying at the recording booth today, I see.
Man, that detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat?
Okay, Ryuji, you need to chill. Contemptible though it is, we still are in the mundane world, and the only way they'll beat us is if we lose it here. That being said, you guys are way too fragile. One Philistine pops up and you fall apart like a house of cards in a tornado? Come on, the forces of justice can't be so weak. What do you want, Adolf Eichmann?
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
You motherfucker. You sister trucker. You puppy tail snipper and ivory rot. I hate you. Waltzing in here with that coy smile, flashing a fucking camera like some paparazzi cockroach. Rude. Invasive. We, the people, agree. You suck. Yeah, you tell her on. A pitiful defense. That's right.
Gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Boom!
Just make sure you show up to your classes, alright?
Yeah, you slink away like Gollum. Let the heroes high-five each other in peace. Evil, too, can serve to glorify good.
A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
Zoinks! That's not good. A new paradigm has been introduced, and with it, a new challenge. The people have become leery on account of Mobhead Kardashian telling them to be, so we need to adjust our target appropriately. We need to go after someone who's so universally reviled that even the crappiest of critics cannot object. Makoto. They're, I don't know, a Colombian drug lord, someone on the most wanted list. We could use Mishima's site. He said he had some big targets coming up. No, not yet, I guess.
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms.
Really? Where are you going to stay?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, aunt's house. I've even prepared a thank you gift.
Oh, Yusuke. Such a scamp. Him in social situations. It's like watching a monkey try to solve calculus. Don't tell him I said that. Ryuji, you take this one.
It's way too small. Plus, my folks had never agreed to it.
So once again, it's up to me. That's fine. I actually don't mind that. Yusuke's cool. I like his art gimmick. We saw part of one of his paintings, I think. They give off an acrid air with a slightly smoky aftertaste. Delicious. Let us sit about and speak feverishly, chatting into the wee hours of new ideas of the higher plane. Hey Sojiro, how's it going? We'll ease him into it, and then, if he says no, we'll just fucking kill him and manage the store ourselves. Weekend at Bernie's style. This is Ryuji. This is On.
A girl, too?
Yes, she is a girl.
This guy has really helped us a lot lately.
Correctamundo.
I bet you're the ones doing all the helping.
No.
No, really, he's been great.
Yeah.
You got a boyfriend?
Oh god. So after a round of coffee, and Sotro asking on if she was seeing anyone, we politely escorted her up to the den of the edgy devil that is myself. Apparently Mishima's sight is useless, and Yusuke wasted all his money on fucking Pocky sticks, so we did the only rational thing and made a hot pot. Not the marijuana plant, although that would be cool, but the use of a literal pot to prepare hot food. Hence the term hot pot. Snot clot besought with rot unto the morning fraught with thought. Beware. Meanwhile, Ryuji's getting a big log of shit off his chest. Hey, that's rough, buddy. Yusuke feels a bond of fraternity, suffused with the freedom of thought he was never allowed to have under the evil mad error. Rando too feels the fraternity like a tiny white fire within. He reflects on his past. That's a lie.
Damn brat! I'll sue! Make this statement to the cops. This kid suddenly attacked me. Got it? If you even try to say anything else, you know what'll happen to you, right?
Oh, what an evil story. Fuck! The people's moral fiber is plummeting!
You got an assault on your record just for that.
Yeah.
The woman sounds quite horrible as well. She stayed quiet this whole time.
Yeah, that's right. You know, some people say, "Ah, suck it up. You got burned. So fucking what? Deal with it." But I think it's important to hold that feeling of anger inside of you, even if you can't do anything about it. Because then that forgoes even the chance of redress. And that means letting the terrorists win. Unacceptable. Also, if you weren't paying attention, Rando apparently just suffered from spontaneous dementia, as he couldn't remember the fucking guy's face despite the fact that he looks like Pitbull and we've already seen him in-game. That too is a sign of the documentary video game. Sometimes people are stricken with illness randomly, for no reason. But some people are chosen by God, and can prevail despite the cruelties of chance. Rando is such a person. I am not.
What are you guys getting all excited about?
An is unhappy to be woken up. She was having such a pleasant dream. A land made of sweets. It was a bit like a Homer Simpson dream. Devouring diabetic death. She was eating a chocolate table when Ryuji woke her up, and sighed internally, feeling her mind return to her. The Phantom Thieves. The change of heart. Her life is of some significance now, she dimly reflects. It's an eerie feeling. But, on balance, she's happy with it. Aren't we all? These children continue to embark on their epic adventure, shaping reality in their wake. You know, I just realized that if this keeps up, there's going to be literally no gameplay this episode. Not good. The pretty doctor is continuing to speak in vague terms about putting us at medical risk. Wait a second. Alright, I checked the internet, and doing Takemi's trials does not in fact make a difference in whether or not you remember the evil bald guy. Takemi is not being stupid. It's the game that's being stupid. Big difference. Thank God. If that weren't the case, I'd have to pull a magic trick and make her head disappear.
Ah, earlier than expected.
Yes? What do you want?
Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents?
You know, I've had...
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean?
Do you want to know what's going on there? You know that Ryuji, An, and I were all targeted by Kamoshida. Remember when there were whispers going around about the new transfer student? Yeah. Ryuji helped me out during that time, and I helped An when Kamoshida was trying to hit on her. It was pretty rough for a while, okay? But then the Phantom Thieves came and changed his heart. Not to be too dramatic, but they saved us. And we're pretty big fans. If you really want to know what that was, it was just a stupid game. I was thinking about writing a screenplay from the perspective of the Phantom Thieves, and the three of us were batting around ideas for what they're like. You know On's an actor, right? I could talk to you about it more if you'd like, but there's nothing nefarious going on, I swear. Look, I don't know what your situation is, but ours is pretty precarious. Ryuji's still considered a delinquent, and I'm trying to build myself back from a very shitty situation back home. I'm sorry if we upset you somehow, but please don't make a scene about this.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
That idiot!
Rando says that, but the game refuses to listen. It is, after all, a documentary video game. Ryuji. On. Nobody knew maintaining a secret identity could be so hard. Ugh. Alright everybody, there has clearly been some irresponsible conduct as of late, and that has put the mission in jeopardy. For our goal to succeed, there must be rules, and for rules to have meaning, there must be punishment. Ryuji gets 3 hours on the killing tree. On gets a slap on the wrist. Because let's be real here, it was mostly Ryuji's fault. In any event, I think the way forward is clear. It was clear earlier, but now it's even more clear. We need to brainwash Makoto. She was willing to threaten a group that goes after child predators for the sake of her superiors. There's no way she doesn't have distorted desires. We'll root about, purge them, get her to abandon the cause and accept our righteousness. Bing bang boom. What do you say?
We have no other choice but to go along with it.
Oh dear. You know, most of these choices lately have been pretty fucking similar. It's our only choice. We have to. Why even have different options in that case? To preserve the illusion of choice and modernity? The world may never know.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
Yeah, out with it.
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
I guess that does fit the category of an obvious evil for the masses to glom onto. Fine, you have my attention. We need a name and face.
Nobody knows.
Fantastic.
The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
Okay.
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have.
That is not enough.
You have 2 weeks.
What?
Once that is...
We could still brainwash her. Frustrating though this is, Yusuke's right on the money. End of the day, this is just another job. All that's left is for us to do it.